Hello everyone, and welcome back to bHaptics. Now, if you've been waiting for more TactSuit terror, your wait is over because Cosmodread has arrived. Try to stay alive in a dying spaceship filled with horrors in this critically acclaimed roguelike from developer White Door Games that now features native compatibility for the TactSuit X40 and X16 vests, as well as the Tactosy for ARMS devices. Now, this week I had a chance to sit down with one of our favorite VR video creators, Naysy, who does live streams on Twitch and makes videos on YouTube, to play Cosmodread, sit down, talk about our experiences, and of course chat about the native bHaptics compatibility for this exciting new title.
Hello? Oh dear, stop it. Keep the lights on! Where do we go? Little jumpy things? Okay. What's that? What's in here? Can I open this? This is cryo chamber. Do I need oxygen? Oh, I need oxygen. How do I use it? Ah! Okay, I used it. Alright. Let's go. Oh, that's dark. Oh, not a fan. Not a fan. Okay. Hello? Oh, the battery thing's gone. So maybe I can take a battery thing from in here with me? Can I do that? Because I'm scared of the dark. Yeah, you're coming with me. Oh, that's dark. Oh, that's scary. That's scary. That's scary. Oh. Hello? Stop it. Stop it. Open sesame, please. I'm ready. Oh. Earth, find navigation, send navigation coordinates, find the jump drive, activate the jump drive, find the bridge and jump back to Earth's orbit. Easy! Not? What is this? Oh, the music's cool. Sesame. Let's grab the gun out. Oh, I need to reload it? I have one bullet left. Ah! Hello? Hello? It halted.
The Moss Corporation wishes to remind you.
Oh, are you bad? Oh, you're bad! Oh, sugar, I have to reload. Sugar, sugar. Ah! 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 I can't get it. Ah! Wait, I have a bullet left. Oh dear, grab it on your shoulder. Oh, okay, that's helpful. Where is... crap. Ah! Where's my ammo? Ah! I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Okay, well then.
Hello everyone, we are back in the wake of our gameplay of Cosmodread with a new bHaptics integration. Alex here, and I am joined by Naysy, Twitch streamer, YouTuber extraordinaire. Thank you, my lady, for being here.
Having me.
Absolutely. It's really, really great to have you. I've been a fan for a long time, and I feel like this came at a good time because I noticed that you were just saying that you wish you had a little bit more VR horror to play. So I feel like
definitely.
This kind of happened at a good time for you.
Yeah, definitely. I love VR horror, and horror in general is like my favorite genre. So to add the haptics is, yeah, definitely really cool.
And there's some fun haptics here. You know, there's haptics for the recoil with the crossbow. I saw you got to do a little bit of crossbow stuff. I had a pretty badass gun for my playthrough that I noticed you didn't really get a chance to use.
Yeah, I only got like 2 guns, so I'm keen to jump back in and try and unlock some new guns.
That's kind of the thing with roguelikes, isn't it? You kind of like expect different stuff each run, and it's kind of a new experience for everyone. Do you like roguelikes?
Not really, but this one I didn't mind it too much because I think you keep like learning new stuff every time you play. So yeah, now I've got a better idea of like how to complete the whole thing better. And yeah, I kept getting teasers of like different ammo for potential guns as well. So Yeah, I'm keen to try out some different guns.
Yeah, that's the thing. I spent so much time carrying around ammo for weapons that I was hoping I would see and never did.
Yeah, I like kept picking up stuff for a flamethrower. I'm like, oh, and I kind of want to see how that reacts to the haptic suit as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, we got to try a few things, right? I think one of the most prominent is that air canister. Like when you breathe in it, like you can kind of feel it, you know?
Yeah, that's cool.
Now, where do we need one, right? Like, because you know, sometimes the haptics responses were, you know, we had to wait a little bit before something exciting would happen and you could feel it. So if you could like add a haptic to anything that you experienced in that game, what would it be?
No, it's hard to know. Maybe, I don't know. I think everything, you don't want it too much because you want it to be in the good moments. Did it react on the doors? Maybe doors? Oh, med stuff, yeah.
Doors are great because when you're like going in a dungeon and like doors like open up, you should be able to feel that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I agree. So
can't think of anything else. Yeah,
we're gonna talk to the developers because I feel like there's a few more opportunities for some pretty awesome haptic responses there. And
yeah, definitely.
I am not a huge, like, I honestly get a little scared when I go into VR horror games, but I felt like I could handle Cosmodread. It wasn't as scary as some other games out there that I've played, like Phasmophobia, or what's that other one? Propagation, that has a bHaptics integration, and that's super scary.
Yeah. I played that game, but not with the bHaptics. I kind of want to play it again with the haptic suit.
You definitely should.
That was a good game.
Have you noticed now the difference between having a haptic suit in games and not having one?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I think if the integration is good, it's definitely, really adds to it, and it's like a must. I think Phasmophobia, like, sometimes it's like super good and sometimes it's not, so it's just like finding that right balance. So yeah,
but it is really, there is an art to it, you know. You don't want it to be too often, but you want it to be often enough that you feel connected to all the things that are happening in the world. So there's definitely an art to it. And like I said earlier, I really like healing opportunities because you never really know what it's like to heal something.
What I played Survive, was it Survive? The healing in that was so much fun. I absolutely loved that because you get like a whole like body tickle. It's like, that was really cool.
Survive with the haptic integration is really great. There's a lot of fun things to do in that game. And
that game is a bit underrated. And the haptic suit integration was probably, so far the funnest integration I think I've experienced. That was cool.
Well, there are even more horror games with native integrations coming. We have stuff in the pipeline, so we can look forward to that. So tell us a little bit about what it's like being a streamer. You know, I would say you're a successful one. You know, you're on Twitch, you have a very loyal fan base, you play tons of VR games all the time. Has your life really, like, you know, what's it like? What's the life of a streamer like?
Streaming like over 6 years now, so I've been doing it a while, and originally kind of just did the whole PC game thing, but more and more I just kept falling in love with VR games and gradually made that transition, and I pretty much only play VR games now. So I think it's just a cool way to share like your first experiences with things, and I think that's where like people love horror games, especially in the haptic suit, because they're seeing your first reaction. It's not like edited for YouTube, it's just like your genuine first reaction. So I think and you can interact with people, they can ask questions, and it's like a two-way kind of feedback. So I think that's where streaming is really great. So I really enjoy it, but I've been getting more and more into YouTube, and I'm enjoying that as well.
Yeah, why VR? Like, what was like your magic VR moment that made you realize, oh, I need to be playing VR games?
It was actually Rick and Morty. I was like really obsessed with Rick and Morty a few years ago, and I'm like, oh, Rick and Morty's coming to VR. And my friend's like, you can borrow my VR headset. It was like HTC Vive. I'm like, yeah, sure. And I did that, and then just kept kind of streaming VR games. And I had the weird situation of Intel reached out to me. They're like, hey, we're filming this ad for VR. Do you want to be in it? I'm like, okay. So that was pretty cool. But then so that was cool. But then I kind of took a big break from VR because it just wasn't a lot happening. But then I discovered Beat Saber, and then everything changed, and I jumped like all in.
I feel you there. I feel like Beat Saber was such a turning point in so many VR people's lives. Like, it's kind of like there are games, and then there's Beat Saber. Like, that's like a way of life.
I think it's like a headset seller. Like, I think people see my Beat Saber videos, and like I watched was it Swan VR's video that went viral. I saw it, I'm like, I need that. So I think it's just like
people just want to play Beat Saber and they buy VR because of Beat Saber, and then they discover the big wonderful world of VR. So it's pretty cool.
Well, listen, Naysy, thank you so much for playing Cosmodread with us and having a good time chatting about VR and haptics and the life of a streamer. We really appreciate your time. And if we want to follow you, what's the best way?
Pretty much Naysy on everything. Yeah,
Naysy
TikTok,
on
YouTube,
everything.
Twitch, Instagram, wherever. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, that's that. Thank you so much to our guest, Naysy, this week. We appreciate you so much. My name's Alex. Until next time, everyone, take care.